exploding rocks, exploding logs. Outlaw Trail ended up being a pretty fun trail. To get to Outlaw Trail, there's a variety of routes you can take. You can take FR 525 just west of Sedona, Arizona on the 89A, or you can head north and use Boynton Canyon Road. If you take Boynton Canyon Road like I did, you'll take a right on the FR 525. Just at that Y intersection, turn left onto the 525. And there's two entrances that you can do. You can do this trail clockwise or counterclockwise, like how I did. I planned on stopping at the Hanaki site, but they do not allow dogs, so that would be a trip for another day. The Hanaki site's actually a pretty cool site. It's where the Hopi lived, and they basically made these cliff dwellings, and from pictures it looks pretty well preserved. You can see here is the entrance to that site. I didn't get much video, but there's bathrooms there. So if you took this trail clockwise, at the end of the trail you have some bathrooms, but if you start counterclockwise, at least you have bathrooms to use before you hit the trail. So going counterclockwise, it started off a bit bumpier than I thought, but made for a fun time. It's always a challenge when you have dogs in the vehicle with you. You kind of take things a lot slower. You don't want to get dogs sick and make them throw up. So when I started this trail, there was some side-by-sides. So this is a very popular trail for side-by-sides. But full-size vehicles can travel on it. Plenty of room to pull over the side and pass each other. So at this point of the trail, it is pretty rocky. So make sure you air down. I air down to 20 psi. So coming up here, I think is kind of like one of the major obstacles. If you don't have somebody to help guide you down these rocks, might be easier going up, but going down, I can't see nothing. I don't have a front-facing camera. I actually had to get out and make sure that my tires were lined up on the ridge and sort of like the middle, because of that rock in the middle sticking out more than looks on camera. I didn't want it to bash my skid plate unnecessarily if I can avoid it. Look at my boy sitting in the back, loving the ride. And this is just after that, a little area at the place your tires on the rocks and avoid hitting your skid if you don't have ground clearance like I do. Well, I don't. Lack of ground clearance. So I just had to get out here and adjust this rock, do a little trail maintenance. Like I said, I ain't got the best ground clearance. This one looked like it could ding my skid, or I drag it up a little bit more and run it over with something else, like a diff. So after you climb the ridge, this is what it looks like. It sort of mellows out. You can go a little faster, catch up on some time, or pull off to the side, have some lunch, look at the cliffs. probably be a pretty nice spot to visit at night, do some stargazing.
16 hours in the workday.
This area coming up is actually pretty fun. This is probably like the highlight if you're into, crawling up obstacles. Like I say, if you're going counterclockwise, you'll be climbing up this shelf section, but if you're going clockwise, maybe easier going down. So here, it's a little steeper in person. I just had the center diff locked, and I didn't want to spin out too crazy, so I just locked up the diff and said this should fix it. The rear diff, that is. And there you go, walked right up. You can just tell how loose that gravel is at the top. Like I said, it's pretty fun going up. And another little section up here. I don't think I got it on camera, but that's the last of it. So it's a pretty fun little area. And after that, it's just smooth sailing. Nothing crazy. I'll probably do Diamondback Gulch next. Just switched out of 4 low to 4 high. If you made it this far, appreciate you watching. like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what trails you think I can tackle next, what recommendations you have. If you have any Land Cruiser questions or any of the new platforms, send me a message. I'm on Instagram. Post-trail analysis. I did hit the skid. Had some fresh scrapes, nothing too crazy.
Fucking Outlaw.
I would like to do this trail at night.
What's the damage?
But yeah, this would be the trailhead if you wanted to go clockwise.
It's blue.
And screenshot this map here. It's pretty
It's the blue.
informational.
Not a black diamond.
All right, see y'all later.